Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day we have the information on Rift Raids. We have the Rift Raids developer diary, so let's get straight into it. So as you can see here, I have an exclusive look at Rift Raids. By the time you see this video, you'll be able to see all the notes on the actual game modes. So go over to the website and check it out. We're just going to get straight into it. So as you can see here, we have the actual boss. This is the Gatekeeper, and we're going to explain it all in today's video. So we're going to start from the top. Welcome to a behind the scenes look at what's happening in development for Disney Mirrorverse. This developer diary is an opportunity to shine a spotlight on a new feature coming to the game. We are excited to share all the details for this fun new game mode and give a bit of a window into the development process for the game. So, why Rift Raids? One of the things we've heard a lot from the Disney Mirrorverse players is their desire for more ways to compete, progress, and to play with their alliance. This is also one of the areas we have wanted to further develop for the game, giving players more ways to play that are collaborative, competitive, and rewarding. So finally, more content, and it's competitive. We can collab with different teammates, hopefully, and it's also rewarding. So what are Rift Raids? So as you can see here, we got a screenshot of the actual game mode itself. We got Rift Tier 4, so there's different tiers in Rift Raids, and we got the Gatekeeper here. The Gatekeeper is like the main boss at the end of the actual game modes. Rift Raids is a new event-based game mode coming to Disney Mirrorverse. It is a social feature for alliances that encourages players to work together to climb the ranks and earn highest rewards. Compete with other alliances on the leaderboard and compete within your alliance to see who can contribute the most. The goal of the game mode is to push as far as possible in the limited time window of the event by defeating the Gatekeeper to unlock higher and higher Rift tiers. So you're going to be competing with our alliances as well as other alliance teammates in your actual alliance. To compete on the leaderboards in Rift Raids and to get the most rewards, alliance members will need to work together to earn as many points as possible. One of the keys to doing so will be having a widely developed roster of guardians ready to take on any type of challenge. So you need to have all your roster leveled up. So I would say a minimum of rank 4 for all your guardians is required for this. I have done this in preparation. I didn't know anything about it. I just knew that there'll be some kind of content coming out where you need to have all your guardians up at a certain level. So I've definitely done that. So make sure you level up all your guardians up to something like rank 4, just a baseline. So playing in a Rift Raid event. Players will unlock the Rift Raids mode after completing Chapter 4 Encounter 10 and joining an alliance. So this is on normal difficulty. From there, players will see the new game mode available and will be able to start playing by the following steps below. So as you can see here, when you join an alliance and you've completed normal, Chapter 4, Encounter 10, you can see it will unlock and you can start it up. So, step 1. Alliance Leader starts the event. To kick off a new Rift Raid event, Alliance Leaders will go to the Alliance page in-game, navigate to Rift Raids and choose Start. This will begin the Rift Raid event for the Alliance. Alliances can progress in their raid event for 3 days during a 4-day period, giving players the opportunity to coordinate playtime that works best for the alliance. So it's a 4-day event in total. You get 3 days worth of playing it and the first 24 hours just to coordinate things. So as you can see here, Rift supplies. When you start a Rift Raids, you get Rift supplies every 8 hours and then you can reset it for free. You can also buy these with orbs, so you can reset it whenever you want with orbs. I don't know how much, but it just gives you energy, health pots specifically towards the Rift Raids. So we're going to explain it. Collect Rift supplies. Once the event has begun, Alliance members are able to collect their Rift supplies and begin making their way through the various Rift tiers. Rift Raids use Rift Energy, which is a separate type of energy only used in this game mode. Players can collect Rift Potions in their Rift supplies. These potions give a boost to a Guardian's base honors trait, which lasts for 1 encounter in the Rift Raids. Once Rift supplies have been collected, an 8-hour timer starts until the player is able to collect more Rift Energy and Rift Potions. As the Alliance progresses through the higher Rift tiers, the amount of Rift Energy and Rift Potions they can claim will increase. For those who prefer not to wait, the option to skip the timer is available for orbs up to a maximum number of skips per day. So there's a maximum which varies upon Alliance division, which is good. Let's say you're in a high division, so divisions are based on where you place overall every 4 days. If you're a high tier division alliance, that's spenders mostly. You spend obviously the maximum will be increased, so you'll kind of be, the top whales will be in a separate tier to everyone else. Be sure to use all your energy and potions because they will not carry over into the next event, so every 4 days. Just like dungeons, when a new event starts, it resets all the energy. So you can collect this energy every 8 hours, it resets, so make sure you set timers to collect your energy. I think the minimum starts at about 75. I'm not 100% sure what the minimum amount of energy you can get is, but it does increase as you go up. So you can see here, this is the actual rift raids. So the middle is the gatekeeper, the boss, and then on the outside you can see all the alliance teammates here. They're taking on separate islands which has different encounters on, and we're going to explain it all right now. So step number 3, defeat the fractured. Great, you're prepared to take on the fractured, so where do I begin? Once you've entered the rift raid event, you'll see the rift tier map like the one shown above. This shows a variety of interlock encounters that members of the alliance need to complete. There are 3 types of encounters, including minion, sentinel, and finally gatekeeper, which holds the key to unlock the next highest rift tier. As you work through the rift tiers, you'll see on the map where your alliance members are taking on or have completed encounters. Coordinate with your members to divide and conquer each tier. So basically, you start from tier 1 and you complete it, you destroy the gatekeeper, you get the keys, and then you go on to the next tier. All the way up, the higher you go up, the more points and rewards you earn. So in order to unlock the gatekeeper, you'll need to work with your alliance to defeat all of the sentinel encounters. Those are the fractured enemies on the larger island, branching out from the middle. So if we go back up, you can see these bosses on the actual islands, and you can see all the little branches going out to these different encounters. You need to defeat all of them, and once you've done that, it'll unlock the gatekeeper, which is the one locked in the middle. So you want to just pick and choose which teammates go for which of these encounters. So those are the fractured enemies on the larger island branching out from the middle. Each sentinel featured a fractured boss themed around a trait such as royalty, high tech, and more. So you have to have different counters. So each teammate has to bring in like a set of high tech guardians, and then another team has to bring in some royalty guardians to defeat these certain encounters. The smaller floating islands connected to the sentinels are minions. By defeating the minions, players can earn points and also reduce the difficulty of the linked sentinel by removing linked buff nodes. For example, if a sentinel has 3 minions attached, their health can be buffed by over 300%, so if they have 3, each one's 100% health, so if you destroy one, it's only 200% health, vice versa, all the way until they have no links and that'll just be normal health. So you want to defeat all the little minion bosses. It will make the sentinel boss itself easier to defeat. So sentinels that have already been defeated by a member of the alliance will appear with a gold portrait background, and those yet to be defeated will have a purple portrait background. So if one of the sentinels has a gold portrait, that means it's already been defeated and the link's removed, so you don't need to worry about that. If it has a purple one, it still needs to be taken down. Minions that have been defeated and are no longer buffing their sentinel will appear broken and no longer have a link to their sentinel, so the link will be broken, so the little white line will just be gone. Players should strategize with their alliance in the most rift energy and time efficient way possible to defeat the sentinels and unlock the gatekeeper. So it's all about timing. So step 4, work together to defeat the gatekeeper. Taking on the gatekeeper is a task meant for teamwork. Each player can remove a percentage of total health from the gatekeeper per encounter. So the amount you take off is 10%. So in one run, if someone goes in, the maximum they can take off the gatekeeper is 10%. So you need to do 10 runs in total between all of your alliance members. 10 runs, so it's 10% in total. Work together to take down this epic gatekeeper and earn a heap of extra points for doing so. Players will see a list of alliance members who are taking on the gatekeeper encounter in order to coordinate with one another. So you can see up here the health remaining 60%, and then the max possible damage is 10% each time, and then you can see how much points it gets. Defeating the gatekeeper unlocks a higher rift tier with more challenging fractured and more potential points to be earned. So you go from rift tier 1 and then all the way up to like something like 30, rift tier 30. What makes rift raids different? Competitive, collaborative, and extra challenging. Rift raids brings a brand new style of gameplay to Disney Mirrorverse. So as you can see here, this is the trait bonuses and potions when you apply your potions. And you can see on the screen here, there's recommended T power there is 11,000, so there's different difficulties towards it. So maximize trait bonuses. Guardian slots in Rift Raids encounters sometimes have an incentive to bring guardians with certain traits. Slots may have a trait bonus, and bringing a guardian that has that trait will give them a team power bonus so that they can take on even higher challenges. So some of the encounters will have like requirements to bring in certain traits, so someone like high tech, so make sure you bring those in. So strategizing team composition and having a diverse roster of guardians with different traits will be advantageous when maximizing these bonuses. So you want to have like one high tech guardian, you want to have one leader guardian, and then maybe a seafaring guardian. Just mix it up, make sure you don't have a full team of one trait. That is important to make sure you keep that in mind. So utilizing potions, similar to trait bonuses, players can give their teams the edge by using rift potions. Equip potions based upon your guardian's trait to increase their team power, damage, health, and overall effectiveness in combat. So that's good as well. It increases team power as well as damage and health. So it's not like the usual type of potion that you actually get. It doesn't increase health in the way that you would think it does in something like dungeons. It has bonus effects to it, increasing the team power and damage and everything like that. Each guardian can equip 5 potions per encounter. Potions come in 2 tiers of strength, and any potions obtained during an event will not carry over to the next. So be sure to use as many as possible. So there's different tiers of strength. So there's the tier 1 and then tier 2 probably. And they do not carry over to the next event. So every 8 hours when you get your rift supplies, make sure to use them all up, all the energy and all the potions. So taking on the Titanborn Gatekeeper, we are excited to introduce the major Titanborn elemental in Rift Raids. Players will take on a new epic challenge with the Earthborn elemental being featured in Rift Raids as the Gatekeeper for the first alteration of the mode. So the boss is going to change every alteration, so that's really good as well. So what are the rewards for Rift Raids? Well, earn points and climb the leaderboard. Completing each Rift Raid encounter will give points. The points amount will change depending on the type of encounter, such as Minion, Sentinel or Gatekeeper, as well as the Rift tier. So you'll get a certain amount of points for defeating a Minion, certain amount of points for Sentinel, and then Gatekeeper, it obviously increases based on that, as well as the Rift tier. So you start in Rift 1, you go to Rift tier 2, increasing the points as you go. The more points earned, the more you've contributed to your alliance's success in the event. Rewards will scale based upon how far you've progressed on the member contribute leaderboards. The further your alliance progresses through the Rift tiers, the better the rewards will be. At the launch of Rift Raids, there will be 30 Rift tiers for alliances to venture through. Each one is more challenging than the last. Only the strongest alliances with the most diverse and powerful guardians will make it all the way to tier 30. So we've got a screenshot here, and this is the leaderboard for the promotions. So there's Platinum, Diamonds, and then there's other ones. We've got ranks here, all this sort of stuff where your alliances will be. So Rift Raid ranking. As an alliance plays more events in Rift Raids, they have the opportunity to move up in a ranking. The further the alliances progress through the Rift tiers, and their points related to other alliances determines their division. Alliances are promoted or demoted through divisions at the end of each event. So every 4 days they're promoted based on how many points they got and where they are in the tiers. So you want to be as high up as possible. Promotion occurs when an alliance currently ranked number 1 in their division ends up getting the highest score in their division for an event. Milestone promotions can be gained from any rank by unlocking the promotion milestone. So demotion occurs when an alliance is ranked X and then gets one of the lowest scores in their division. Alliances that do not participate in Rift Raids event 3 times in a row will lose their rank. So make sure you continuously start it up and participate. So the rewards. Working together with your alliance in Rift Raids will be one of the most rewarding areas of the game, with the exclusive opportunity to earn tier 4 role gems used to progress your guardians to the highest level. Finally, we're getting some tier 4 role gems. Very, very important to have. I'm glad they're making it finally easier to get. Each Rift Raid event has both milestone and rank rewards. Milestone rewards include motes and gems of the various tiers based upon the alliance's division. As the alliance earns points towards milestones, members who have contributed the minimum points required can claim their milestone rewards. So these are the rank rewards here. So rank 1. So this is not confirmed, this is due to change as it says in the bottom. So there's different rewards here for bronze. You get some decent amount here, you get some major universal motes here, as well as some gold and some of those role gems. Rank rewards are given at the end of a Rift Raid event to participate in alliances based upon their rank in comparison to other alliances. These rewards include gold, various motes, role gems, up to tier 4 role gem shards for the highest ranks. I wish they did add something like crystals or maybe orbs as well. Maybe that'll be something they add in the future, or maybe it'll be something in milestones. Rift Raids will become the new source for players looking to earn the highest tier role gems to progress their guardians. Along with this change, players will earn a brand new type of reward in dangerous dungeons, relics. Stay tuned to learn more about relics in another upcoming developer diary. So finally, kind of an announcement for relics. I'm so excited for that. So Rift Raids coming in update 2.0. The team has been hard working at Rift Raids for quite some time, and I'm excited to share with all the players at the end of this month. So at the end of this month, we're going to get Rift Raids. We hope this new challenging mode will provide a more rewarding player experience and deepen bonds within players' alliances. So that is it for Rift Raids. I am very excited for this game mode to come out. We also got a little announcement for relics, so I'm also excited for that. And this is just very exciting overall. I'm very hyped, and I want to know what you think down below. Are you excited for this game mode to come out? Because I definitely am, and I'm excited for it to come out at the end of the month. So that is it for today's video. If you did like the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.